Hey everyone, welcome back to Isaiah 79 Rocks, the channel that presents Christ with a gospel-driven mindset. So lately, there's been some interesting stuff spewing over at Daystar. If you don't know what Daystar is, it's a quote-unquote Christian network on the television, similar to TBN or God TV. And yeah, like I said, quote-unquote Christian. They have a lot of, a majority of the people on there are false teachers and preachers. And unfortunately, TBN is the same, and same with God TV. I am someone who used to consume all of these channels growing up because I grew up in the hyper-charismatic movement, so that's just what I watched. I watched a lot of these people, such as I watched a lot of Benny Hinn, I watched Joyce Meyer, I watched Sid Roth, I watched just so many of these. I even watched the 700 Club. But thankfully God had my heart back then because he put two wonderful shows back then that were on these networks that were actually good. Way of the Master with Ray Comfort and Kirk Cameron, and they also had Wretched on there, which is a great show. Highly recommend that one with Todd Friel. Otherwise, there's a situation going on at Daystar. I'm not entirely sure about the full situation, but two YouTubers that I am subscribed to have gotten a cease and desist. Have gotten a letter that says, hey, you better retract what you've said or you're going to be sued. So, it's interesting because one of these people I don't even know, one of these YouTubers, I just found their channel today and I subscribed to them just because of this situation. Because if they're calling out Daystar, I mean, that's usually a good indicator for, I think, a trustworthy YouTuber. I haven't watched any of their other stuff, so if I don't find that their other stuff is, gospel-driven, I will probably unsubscribe from them. But the other person that we are going to be reacting to today, I've been subscribed to for years, and I trust them fully. Now, both of these YouTubers have two different reactions to this letter. And we're going to react to both of them because two completely different interactions. Two completely different reactions. And I think both of them are great. Now, we're going to react to those right now. This first one we're going to be reacting to is called Daystar TV Threatens Me with a Lawsuit. Joni Lamb, Jimmy Evans, Jonathan Lamb, Jonathan, whatever that says, unedited audio. Now, this is actually a part of an over hour-long video that I did not want to react to necessarily. So, but this is just the short version of it, and this is great. I don't know who Brother John Elving is, but I recommend going to this video because it's actually pretty entertaining. But here it is. We're going to start that right now.
I'm the most amateur YouTuber. So, these are the papers that they signed. They sent me. Let me show you. I'll put it on the screen. And I have an official. I have the audio. The full audio is like 9 minutes long. We'll look at it. We'll look at the New York. This is the New York Post. But before we get to anything, Daystar is watching my videos. They sent me a letter. This is the letter. We're going to look at it. We're going to break it down. And this is my official response to Daystar. my official response to Daystar.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Moving on.
So that is just a short version of Brother John Elving's video, and I recommend checking out the full video if you have any time. It is over an hour long. I have not watched the full thing, but I just recommend maybe checking it out. It might be insightful. So that was Brother John Elving's reaction to the Daystar letter. Here is Sean from Revealing Truth's reaction, and we're going to watch his full video because his videos are always nice and short, and I like Sean. He is absolutely awesome, and everything he does in this video is absolutely humble and honoring, even though I think John Elving's video is definitely more entertaining. I think this from Sean is a more humble response.
Hey everybody, Sean here, and welcome to Revealing Truth. You can imagine my surprise when I received an email from someone with Kelly Hart Attorneys at Law. This is in regard to a video I posted just days ago. That would be this one. And this is pursuant to the Texas Defamation Mitigation Act. And this is a law that allows plaintiffs to request that a defendant correct, clarify, or retract a defamatory statement before filing a defamation suit. So, with that being said, I'd like to clarify or correct the statements they're addressing. The first one is when I said that Daystar is a Christian broadcast that hosts all of the biggest heretics today. I admit, my wording could have been better. A clearer statement would be that Daystar is a Christian broadcast that, in my and many others' opinion, hosts some of the people we consider to be heretics in Christian circles today. The second statement was that Daystar is quite similar to TBN. And to clarify, yes, they are. They're both Christian broadcast networks, and they both host some of the teachers in Christianity that I and others would consider to be false teachers. So yes, they are similar. The third statement was, the fact that Daystar supports the heretics they do puts them in the same category as the Sid Roth Show. Once again, I should have said something more like, in my opinion, with the fact that they host many of the same people I and others consider to be heretics in Christian teaching, this makes them come across no different than the Sid Roth Show, who also hosts some of these same people. The fourth statement was that I said it's absolutely sinister that they would be told to sign a non-disclosure agreement or else lose their jobs. Perhaps I could have been a bit gentler with my words, so allow me to correct that. I could have and should have said something like, in my opinion, it seems strange that employees would be told to sign a non-disclosure agreement or else it would be considered that they were forfeiting their jobs. And the fifth statement was that I said that a non-disclosure agreement basically means that they would not be allowed to talk about the truth of those wicked deeds ever, or else they would be fired. Okay, I admit that was sloppy wording on my part on how I applied the definition of a non-disclosure agreement to that situation, so I completely retract that statement. And as you can see, the correction or retraction has to be published in the same manner as the original was, so that's what I'm doing today. And I will be removing the original video, being that I have clarified things in this video. And with that being said, we're going to keep this on point today. So until next time, take care and God bless.
So those are two different reactions. Two completely different reactions. One is humble, one is entertaining. I love both. Honestly, both are great. Like I said, I do not know who John Elving is, or yeah, I do not know who John Elving is. I've never watched any of his videos besides the one I just shown you. I will look more into his stuff. But anybody who calls out Daystar or TBN or the God TV or, you know, Benny Hinn, all these false teachers and preachers, is pretty okay in my book. For the most part, as long as they co-line everything with scripture and that all that good jazz. But yeah, what are your guys' thoughts? Leave your comments down below. I would love to hear your thoughts on the Daystar situation. I should probably educate myself a little bit more about this, but I just know I do not agree with the Daystar programs, TBN or God TV. Most of these channels, networks, all present a different gospel that is not consistent with the scriptures, and that is something that I will not sign up for, that I will not endorse, even if there are good people on these networks, such as Kirk Cameron does have a show on TBN currently, and even though I do not agree with TBN, I think it is great that he has a show, because Kirk Cameron is a great guy. I don't know exactly if he has fallen from what was once, I'd say, more of a better suit, such as Way of the Master, because I love everything Ray Comfort does. That guy is a golden man. Okay, you don't touch Ray Comfort. I don't know if there's anything that guy can do wrong. No, I'm not praising him, I promise. But anyway, without further ado, just leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think, because I need to get more on the loop with whatever's going on with Daystar. But yes, thank you guys for watching the video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and to click that bell so you can stay up to date with my content whenever I upload. Alright guys, remember to leave here with a gospel-driven mindset. Take care.